did scare him. I could have a lady over here. Okay, I probably couldn't.
No. You don't, Jose.
And you guys all get to the apartment. You guys get to the apartment. Ah, there you go. Everybody's back at the apartment.
Hooray!
So you can just say that you tell them everything that happened if you want.
I
Everybody's supposed to
told
hear.
everybody what the conversation was about.
Neat.
They didn't seem like tense or violent in any way.
Oh, did you two make your observation checks?
Yeah, I had well.
They obviously had some kind of weapons in their coats.
Okay.
It looked like a bulge. No, there shouldn't be. You didn't make, so you didn't notice that. You
I
two
didn't.
guys could also make observation
I
checks.
didn't make it.
Okay, put a check by observation too. And did you make your observation?
No, I didn't make it.
Okay, so you guys didn't.
I didn't attempt.
Yeah, go ahead and make a roll because you were watching it pretty carefully. So the people that were close could have tried to notice this. Arrow was just sent.
Yeah. I made it.
So you noticed that they were probably armed. They probably had some kind of a weapon, and you've seen the weapons that they use. Anyway, back to the apartment.
I want a sample of the nanotech. You wanted to do that at some point before.
Yeah, I did. So
if you have anything that I could take that in, I would love to check it out. Just any glass container, I think, would be pretty much work.
yeah.
You find something.
Yeah,
Probably
find
a
something.
plastic container, actually, like a Tupperware.
Yeah.
We've got plenty of that.
Okay, I did. Do what you need to do to take the sample.
Good question.
Yeah, how would I do that?
I will warn you, sometimes this thing reacts on its own when I'm in danger. It's kind of weird.
Well, how about you try to take a sample off and see
Okay.
if there's anything you can do to...
So I try to take a sample.
How?
It
scrape it off the
I
knife.
scrape some skin with a knife and hope that it doesn't react to me.
Oh, you're scraping your skin?
Yeah,
okay,
scraping
okay,
my
okay.
skin.
Yeah, he's, yeah. You get some, it hurts a little, but
So it doesn't
And
react.
it doesn't seem to react, no.
Okay.
And you get a little bit, you're gonna have like a bruise, like a blood blister kind of thing where you scrape. You have to scrape pretty hard, but you've got some epidermis and hair.
Okay. I will take that with me. And
Okay.
anything that Jose found on antimatter.
He's got a ton of websites you can look at.
I will give him an email address that he can.
Oh yeah, okay,
send
yeah,
links
he'll
to.
upload this to you.
Okay. I've got something that I want to try to figure out, so I will head back to my apartment.
Okay.
With the rifle.
You know where his apartment is. Who else knows? Tara knows where his apartment is, and
I know where everybody is.
Edward, does Edward know where his apartment is?
Yeah, I think he was there too.
Okay.
Because he tried to make a body out of a chair. Or something.
Yeah.
That's Protean. I don't think Edward's actually been to your apartment, so you guys know where he lives.
Oh, I thought we were talking about.
Have you been to Tinker's apartment, Edward?
No, I don't think he has.
Okay, I don't think Arclight has either. Because that was the whole doctor or the gentleman thing.
Yeah.
So those are the people that know. Do you know where his apartment is? You don't know where his apartment is either. You just had his phone number.
Okay.
Alright, well, I'll keep my beeper on, but I gotta check on something.
How long
Hey,
will it take
hey,
you?
don't forget, man. Don't forget.
Yeah. Oh no, I won't leave that here. Not with you.
I don't want it to be I don't want no DNA imprinted on me, man. I know how they work. All they need is something like this big, man, to get it, and they know where you are, man.
That's cool.
It's not!
Alright, you're right. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm gone.
Okay, so you're going back to your apartment.
Yeah.
Okay. What are the rest of you guys doing?
Well-
Vanguard has told you
well-
what happened at the restaurant.
Was Jose listening in or not?
Yeah, he was in the room.
Okay.
Unless you didn't want him to be.
No, he was there.
Okay.
So, Jose, real talk. This guy says that he's not really behind it, so supposedly we have to look into another agency. So, letting you know now, just in case.
Well, I told you who he probably belonged to, man. Men in Black are either Majestic or Delta Green. They might be R Complex. That one might be made up. It was in a comic book. So
That might not be real.
there's they might be CIA. Maybe CIA's handling that stuff now, or I don't think it'd be the Feds. The Feds aren't really, widespread enough, man. But could be any of those.
He kept on bringing up the car crash. Too bad I can't.
Yeah, what was the car crash?
What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about those men in black, man, and the
No.
car crash.
He told me the
What
conversation.
car crash? This is the first I heard of a car crash.
Okay, before I got what I have now, I was in the apartment one day and I heard this loud crash. I go outside because I didn't know like somebody rolled out a tank or what. I just ran outside just to see what was going on. I saw this car, this lady in the car, and I ran out and went to help her, and she was dead instantly. But there was this canister that said cans that was cracked half open. And then Jose remembers the next morning.
Yeah, I remember the next morning, man. Scared the hell out of me. He comes out, running out of his room like, what's happening to me?
Oh,
He's all got this armor on, man. I thought it was the aliens that finally come for me. About to crap myself. He scratched up the wall. See the wall mark there? He scratched the wall.
Oh,
That's what
He was flipping. He was flipping out, man.
alright.
I would have been too.
So what's our plan?
Speaking of, I've actually been gone for a little bit. Can you find anything else about this murder guy?
No. No.
Have we checked the Force stuff yet?
we can. Jose,
Yeah, you could check it on Jose's computer.
he has access to it.
You have a password for your, and you can open up your account on that.
Okay, cool. I didn't know if I needed a police computer or something.
No. It's a website. It's pretty heavily. There's pretty good security.
Sweet.
It warns you that this is. Oh wait, no, it doesn't. No. It's warned you. It could. Well, no. Have you accessed the Force thingy before? Do you think from any computers?
I would have
Like
probably
hers?
tried out my
Like at
password
hers?
to make sure.
At her place?
Oh, no, I would have probably done it at the Force place.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can look up. There is an entry for Dr. Murder. It's super short. Apparently, the only information they have about him is the Tom Tillis using gas to wipe out the everybody who was at the fundraiser.
Gotcha.
Murder gas, and then there's a video clip which shows him making a speech about a war between the rich and poor. You've seen it.
Yeah. So
Nothing
new.
nothing new.
We did a lot of trying to find him last time. Nothing happened.
Do we know anything about the arsonist that's been in town?
We mean for the apartment complex.
Yeah.
No, we just know that it accelerated really quickly.
Is that mystery guy that's been walking around town looking for somebody?
What?
The possible anti-hero?
Oh yeah, that's right.
What? I know nothing. My character knows nothing. About that.
I was in the news a couple of times.
And last game session, you guys didn't actually have time to actually do any investigation of the arson.
Okay.
Since then, you've been too busy with your job. Edward, you've been too busy to deal with it. You had another commercial for Odie's that you made.
Yes.
Bang.
It's kept you busy the last couple of days.
Okay, what's the station?
I guess I might head down to the police station and ask some questions about the arsonist, just to try and find some leads.
Yeah, you can do that. Are you
I
telling
got-
them that you're doing this?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm telling everybody. And I've got some friends in the police station. So.
I want to talk about those monster things we found in the sewer.
Yeah, tell them that. Talk about it. You talking before Protean leaves?
Yeah, I want to hear this.
Can I-
Wait. Let me tell you this. Something like that.
Can I just do mind dump and you tell them because I feel like you describe it better than I would?
I want to hear it in your words.
Yeah, tell them what you can remember, and I will tell.
Oh,
and I'll
God.
help you.
You'll
remember
fill in
stuff.
the pieces.
Okay.
So, I was helping Edward with finding these missing individuals in sewers because some of the hobos and vagrants are getting
Yeah,
missing.
I need
what I
to
heard.
start getting
We went
my
to this
mom
part of the
into
sewers that you're supposed to stay out of, and there are these ghoul monsters down there that eat dead people.
Yeah.
And
You're describing it pretty well.
what did he say about the man in black that he worked for?
He worked for a man in black who had hired him to help this guy with an eyeball on his chest. He figured out he was a troublemaker.
A what in his chest?
Eyeball.
Oh, eyeball.
who you figure out was troublemaker.
From the very first session.
Now, did he legit have an eyeball or joke?
He was like sewn on. He had a really, really cheap costume, like he made it himself. He had helped him with the bank job because in return they would get a bunch of meat or a bunch of food for his people who lived down there on the bank.
But there are a lot of them, and it scared the fuck out of me, and I'm never going back down there. I advise you not to.
Didn't
But
they say
there are
there was,
ghouls
like-
that eat dead people.
Huh.
Did they say there was like 1,000 per graveyard?
Yeah. It's
There's
a lot.
1,000 of
Yeah,
them per
usually.
graveyard in Charlotte.
Wow.
Huh?
I remember facing Archghoul and Troublemaker after the bank heist.
That
Archibald?
goal was nice.
Archghoul.
Yeah, that's the name that he gave you guys too.
Facing him?
Oh, so that was him?
What do
He
you mean
said he
facing
was
him?
he was called
What
Archibald.
happened?
Well, in the sewers, when I was chasing after the two of them, one of them like head one way and the Troublemaker went the other way, and we fought against Troublemaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what did Archibald do? They were together?
Yeah, Archghoul, Archghoul
We
dug
should
out
go check
from the
that
bank,
out.
dug into the ground, into
Oh,
the
that's right,
sewers.
because he was just doing it for food, but now he doesn't have to mess with that guy anymore because he found another source of food, I think.
But
Hello, these side quests.
if we bring him a lot of meat,
I know, right?
he could be a
Maybe that's
potential
broke.
ally.
Yeah, but
Fast travel.
where are you going to find all that meat?
Well, it has to be rotten
I
meat.
don't know.
Yeah,
But I'm just saying, if we're in a pinch,
I don't know.
We need an army. Get some meat.
get meat.
Well, that's catch
I mean, you can just go buy
Yeah,
like
don't go down
a
there.
cow.
Okay.
Let's go down there.
No. I'm gonna say like that thing really affected my character.
Yeah, you were freaking out. You were
I
rolling
don't.
at the. he
These
was
two
freaking you
didn't
out
freak
a lot.
out at all. They're just like, oh, whatever, eats dead people. There's 1,000 of them.
animal?
What?
I got freaked out by a Doug. I don't know why.
The
My
dog?
character did. Well, actually, I do
Oh
know
god,
why.
Doug!
He was freaking out my sugar glider, and I'm very connected with Nyarl, so I was like, get away from me, you're gonna hurt my thing.
Hurt my thing. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll stay.
you want to go to the police station? Talk
Yeah.
about the arsonist. I know the chief pretty well. I'll go with you.
Sweet.
He lets me just walk into his office. He doesn't like it, but I do it.
He hates it.
He
I
pulls
have
his
to go
gun.
home. My mom's
Not
bugging
that
me.
Alright.
Get out of
She
my
hasn't seen me
office.
That's
in
my
like
office.
weeks. I have
I know. You remind me of that stuff.
I am.
You've gotten tons of messages from her.
Yeah. I usually go to,
Well.
but that's why I
you
have to
got a
go see her.
lot- Okay, you can go see your mom.
Because, like, you're dead! I just know you're dead!
Overprotect your mom.
Edward! Is
Yes.
Edward there?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everybody's here right now. People are about to split up and head different directions.
So
you haven't
Edward,
left
you've
one
seen
yet,
these
okay?
ghouls,
Yeah, I have.
right?
Yep, I know.
That's right. Tinker's the only one who's not here. He took off immediately.
Were they scary?
They didn't smell great.
No.
I just look at him and I'm like, did you hear anything I said?
What? I didn't see them.
You don't want to.
They look like those things in some of those really bad horror movies.
Remember, he wanted you to bring a gift if you came back. Too.
Yeah.
But
you
they're
go-
harboring fugitives from
Don't
No.
say my name if you go there. Don't.
Arclight
No.
sent me.
No. No, God, please, God, no.
Wait, why are you going to go see them?
I'm just asking about.
Oh, okay.
Edward, don't take him there.
I'm not going to.
Edward, take me there.
No, they asked us not to come.
Wait, the ghouls?
What do you?
Aren't they harboring
Not
bad
to
guys?
show
No.
up unless we brought food. Unless you
No,
have dead
they
people
work
lying
with
around.
Troublemaker
you can't,
because he
like,
promised-
show up.
It was basically, hey, do a job for me and I'll give you food.
Okay, I.
But now he doesn't
misheard
mess with him
a lot.
anymore.
Okay. So, we don't mess with them, they probably ain't gonna mess with us.
That's exactly what they said.
Sweet.
Yeah, you ready to go to the police station?
Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Is it just you two going to the police station?
I guess so.
Okay. You want to go
I
visit
guess
your
we're
mom, you
gone.
said.
Yeah.
Tinker's already left.
Well,
Edward, where are you
first
going? Or are you going anywhere?
I'm
I'm not going to
scoping
the
out the
police
streets.
station.
No reason.
Okay, think about it. Think about what you want to do. You can stay there and hang out with Jose if you want. Or back to the sewers, or any place that you want to go. Huh?
Oh, wait,
Doug's
there are
not
Doug's
here.
in the sewers.
Yeah.
Doug's in the sewer.
What do you mean lemonade isn't right?
You
It's
stop
not hard to
everybody's
make lemonade, Mom.
What about you two guys?
I'm gonna fly around,
Okay, just flying around town. Okay.
people watching.
How about Vanguard? What does he want to do particularly this Wednesday afternoon?
Actually, since they filled me in with all the other stuff that's going on, I was like, you know what? How about we cross-reference stuff that's going on with Tom Tillis and any events that's going on? Hey, Jose, can you help me out with this?
What do you mean by events?
Like any upcoming events, like
Everything.
fundraisers.
Almost everything has been
showings.
canceled in Charlotte. As far as that, where money's going to be involved, or rich people might come to donate, all that stuff has pretty much been canceled, at least till the end of the month.
What about his opposition?
His opposition has been very. I don't know who he ran against off the top of my head. I think it was the incumbent. It was a woman. That's all I can remember.
Oh, was it Kay Haggis?
I bet it was Kay Hagan.
Haggis?
And she has been very sympathetic.
Kay,
You know,
she's the-
pulling the whole political thing, like this is a terrible event. You feel awful for. Let's see. He's running for Senate. He's already a representative. It's a switch seat kind of thing. We feel terrible. Hopefully this event can be averted in the future, and our prayers and thoughts go with the families of those who died in the event. You know, it's very PC, very sounds legit, but probably it's just a political thing to try to get people
Does
to
she
sympathy.
have any events going on? Because it sounds
Not
like
in
this-
Charlotte, no.
Okay.
If they're not aired, they're like commercial.
Maybe
It's like
in
Tom
Raleigh.
Tillis gets
Raleigh.
Yeah.
Raleigh.
All the private,
Raleigh.
all the private commercials for her
Yeah.
stuff. It's like, yeah, there's a new commercial that comes up and it doesn't stay up long. Tom Tillis, vote for him, and you'll probably be gassed. That's up for a very short time.
Shows people being gassed.
No, they don't go
Holy
that. They don't
Hey,
go
Hagen
that
really
far.
wants to win.
But it's it's sponsored by Kay Hagan
It was?
it's sponsored by people who really like Kay Hagan, or some one of those millions of.
Oh God, get that down!
Kay Hagen's biggest fan.
And it does get taken down very quickly. It lasts for about a day, and Jose's like, "Oh my God, can you believe this shit?" And it probably hurts her in the polls, actually.
Yeah,
So-
probably did.
So no way to trace this Dr. Murder guy.
Oh well. Has any
No, and you could have mentioned that you guys ran into a bunch of dead ends when you were trying to find
Yeah,
Dr.
I
Murder.
mean, I did.
That could have been
but-
mentioned.
Yeah.
Jose tried to help you, but it does look like it's politically motivated. His speech, Jose can bring that up for anybody who didn't see it. His speech bit, he had kind of a slightly German accent. Maybe it was hard to tell. He wears like a gas mask. Here's what the guy looked like on the.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody had taken video on their phone or something while this horrible thing was taking place.
Also, I
Right.
bought gas masks for everyone when we went to go do that thing so you all would know.
No, you bought
Yeah,
like
did-
3 gas masks.
Didn't I buy more?
You bought 3
No.
because there were only 3 people playing that night. You
Oh,
bought
so
like
I
3
only-
gas masks because the cost was pretty high. Greetings
Okay.
to the richest and most powerful in Charlotte. I regret that this war between the rich and the poor must begin with bloodshed and death, but there is no other way for it to happen, I'm afraid. You will suffer less than those who have toiled for you in the past, than those who have suffered for you, that you might be some of the most powerful men and women in the country, perhaps the world. All the shame for that. Though I take no pleasure in what I'm about to do, it must be done nonetheless. Goodbye. And then he had a gun in his hand that was really thick on the end, and he fired something towards the middle of the room, and gas started spreading. And the other guys who were dressed up like this and had AKs pulled out what looked like grenades and tossed them in the room, and they exploded into gas. And people were dying all around, and then the phone got dropped, and that's when the video ends.
Okay.
They played that on the news. It's on YouTube. I mean, there's lots of places that you can watch the video.
YouTube keeps trying to take it down, but we keep posting it back
Yeah,
up.
pretty much, because it's pretty graphic, and you can see people. You hear people screaming and all kinds of terrible things. But they had told you, and I'm going to retro this in that they had been trying to follow up on Dr. Murder, and had run into a bunch of dead ends. The guy obviously had this thing playing really well.
Oh.
Really
We also would have said that like the substance in the gas could not be identified. I guess.
Right. Yeah. They have not identified yet. Cops have.
And we tried to find these missing homeless people, and we didn't have anything.
I think that's just unrelated, but yeah.
No, I mean, I would have told them, but we did.
Yeah.
Since-
I'm just saying that's not related.
Did you
The homeless
just, did you
people.
just bad?
Homeless people that are killing.
Okay. So the police department, you guys learned.
Oh.
Oh, we're there now?
We did
Yeah.
find the guy who used to be called, the guy in the Freak Town who used to be called something in the other place, and he was fine before. And then his face got all.
Yeah, one of the homeless people that disappeared.
Yeah, he
Jimmy
disappeared.
Spaghetti.
Yeah, Jimmy Spaghetti
found
was
Jimmy
normal-ish looking, and then when we found him in Freak Town, you couldn't even recognize him. His
You
face
guys
was all
left.
swollen
She
up.
can be still related.
Okay.
before she left.
Alright.
Yeah, this was before.
So you can tell them. We're gonna finish that and we'll go to
So
the police
someone's
department
like
because it won't take long.
experimenting on homeless people, I think.
And Cornelius, she found Cornelius too, another missing homeless people. He'd been regressed to where he was more ape-like or like Neanderthal man.
Yeah.
But we don't know what he looked like before.
At the police department, Arclight like just walks in towards the back. Cops are like, the guy in front of us is grabbing it. Arclight's here, Arclight's here. So the chief's not totally.
Is he just like going crazy?
Yeah, he's probably behind you.
What are you in right now?
I'm in my steel body, a trench coat.
Is he breaking the ground?
It's not that.
Are you like
bad.
ripping it as you like?
He needs to stomp on purpose.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah, that's right. All that stuff of yours is still in there.
Yep,
Nobody's
still
touched
in
it. Yeah, you guys walk into the chief's office. He's slamming down the phone. He's like, "God damn it, Arclight!
What's up, Chief?
Wait till I tell you to come in here. I tell you this every time."
I don't know.
Protean. He just nodded.
Sergeant? Or captain?
Chief, moron.
Wow.
Piece of shit.
Can we give the chief a point?
Wow. Chief Dean is a black man with a mustache,
I have
good-looking
Sergeant
guy.
Whitaker on my paper. I thought that's what.
Yeah, Sergeant Whitaker, you know
Yeah.
from here.
Hey, surgeon.
You've dealt with him and you've dealt with the police chief before, way back during the bank robbery, the bank job. What do you want?
I got my team back together. We're looking for the arsonist.
Arclight and Friends.
Mhm.
Is that really the name of your team?
Ain't a better one right now.
All right, we're trying to do an investigation. It's okay.
Yeah, I stepped
It's
on
arson. According to the fire marshal, it's arson.
Right,
now
you
we
go
don't have
talk to
any
the fire
leads.
marshal?
No, well you can if you want, but he's legitimately said it's arson. There were fires started several different places in the basement and in the lobby on the ground floor that there shouldn't have been fires. There was no good reason. There was no what do you say? Accelerant. There was no accelerant used though, which is weird. He said there was no trace of any kind of gasoline or oil or anything that was normally used as accelerant in an arson investigation. But the fires broke out in places where it shouldn't have broken out. So we're trying to do an investigation on it at this point.
Can we get copies of arsons that have happened in the last 6 months? So we can pinpoint where it's happening at?
Yeah.
Alright.
Talk to, what's your guys' name? Sergeant what?
Whitaker?
Yeah, talk to Whitaker, Sergeant Whitaker. He can get you on the computer database. You guys can take a look at it.
Alright.
Sounds good.
You know Whitaker, right?
I know Whitaker.
Alright, take me to his office.
Alright, follow me.
He doesn't have an office, but you know where his desk is. So yeah.
We just walk
And
in
make
there.
a luck
too.
check. See if he's there.
Cool.
Because he's a sergeant. He does have a beat.
Wait, hold on. Don't we do highest luck?
Yeah, who's got?
I have 60. What do you
Actually,
got?
lowest luck. Who's got the lowest luck?
45,
So
okay.
it's lowest luck.
Oh, it's low.
Yeah,
Oh,
group
God.
luck checks go
It's
for the
always
lowest luck. It's not always, but if it's something that's likely to happen, I'll let
What's
you
half
use
of that
that.
for?
Did you
I
make it?
ain't there.
Okay, so nobody's sitting at his desk. Or actually, somebody else is sitting at
I
his
did
desk.
this just in case.
But from what you know, and probably from what you've picked up, the police officers kind of share desks here. At least that's the way it is. So the cop's like, what?
We were looking for Sergeant Whitaker, hoping we could get some files on the recent arsons in Charlotte.
Oh, yeah, the chief just called the desk. So yeah, you can look.
Cool.
Whitaker's on patrol. But you can use his computer. I'm going to get some
He starts to type. I'm like, no, wait. You're still in still. Freak.
I forget my restraints.
Okay, yeah, you start looking up. Actually, the cop stays to help you out, find the right files. So you're not picking up like any consistent like arsons that have taken place in the last 6 months.
It
Oh,
doesn't.
really?
Yeah, especially nothing like that. No accelerants. Obviously, strange setup, that kind of thing.
I want a map of the city, and I want all the dots where all the arsons are taking.
There haven't been
I
any.
wouldn't.
There's been this one.
Well,
Okay,
first
okay,
one.
sure. The guy's like, there's a city, there's one dot.
Interesting.
Print it.
For you.
He'll print it out for you if you want.
Please.
Yeah.
Print it, please.
He does. He prints it out for you. $1. It's in the Lockwood neighborhood, which is kind of a poor neighborhood in town. Not one of the nicer neighborhoods. Yeah. What else do you want to ask this guy? He's not in charge of the case, but he'll help you.
Did you guys interview any people on the scene? Any of the tenants?
Yeah. Nobody saw anything. The one guy claims it was faulty wiring. The fire marshals ruled that out.
Can I get that guy's name?
After that. Melvin Flatbush.
You got that?
He's one of the residents. I think
Flatbush.
the Red Cross is trying to find places for everybody to live till people can make. I don't think anybody had insurance in that building. Everybody was dirt poor. There's rumors that one baby was found alone in the building or something. I don't know. We can't get names, so we can't
Baby?
follow up.
We saved
Yeah, there was a baby that didn't have anybody watching it or something.
it. We saved it.
Do you know who it was? Do you know the name? Because we need to talk to those parents.
No, I don't know the name.
All right.
Well, I guess Flatbush is our best lead unless you have any more questions.
I think we're clear here.
Okay. You can each make me an idea check.
Sure.
Bum, bum, bum.
I have.
You cold?
I know it's cold. That's why.
Sweating over here.
Is it under or
You
over?
guys are the best
I always
spot.
forget.
Yeah.
It's under, right?
You want under? Yes. So okay. So no, you don't have any ideas. What about?
67.
No.
Didn't make it.
We're
Okay.
both just there like,
No, this was just a possible lead that you guys could have had. So you got Melvin Flatbush. You probably have
Maybe.
to check with the Red Cross and see if you can find him. He didn't. His only address, as you can see, is that apartment. It's gone.
Alright.
So you guys are gonna try to track this guy down.
Yeah.
What's it?
This is the guy that talked to you guys at that night too. It's like, I know what caused this thing.
Sure.
Okay.
it's not a good lead, but it's what we got.
Tinker, what are you working? What are you doing when you get back to your apartment?
I'm trying to see if there's a connection between the alien technology. If they all come from the same source.
Oh, his? Okay, his
Yeah.
and
the
and
rifle
the rifle.
and the thing that I
Okay.
have.
You could throw together like a scanner to like an electron microscope, so you can start like examining stuff. Okay, it's weird. There's no alien technology in the sample that you took.
Okay.
It's just skin and hair.
So there's nothing. There's no
There's
nanotechnology.
nothing. You can't find anything that of any kind, which is weird.
Okay.
You might need a blood sample.
Well,
Don't know.
I might need to take a sample while you're powered up.
That could be too. Or blood sample. What are you two guys doing? I forgot. Vanguard?
Well, I was trying to look into stuff for Dr. Murder, but since they
That's
threw
right.
me in and stuff,
Okay.
I know.
I'm just flying around thinking about
That's
stuff.
right. You're just flying around. Okay, you're kind of
Well,
on
yeah, no,
patrol.
no,
Thinking
On
about
patrol.
life.
No, I'm thinking about the stuff. Like maybe the fire was caused by exotics or an exotic.
Could be. Okay. Is there anything else you want to do that afternoon? Your afternoon is shot. You
No,
made the
yeah, I
mistake of
know.
going to see your mom.
No,
You're
yeah.
stuck. When are you going to get married? Have you got a boyfriend? You know, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes she doesn't even wait for answers to questions before she asks the next one.
You made this lemonade with salt on purpose, so I would come home and help you. She was like, why
I
is
thought
this
it was sugar.
Mom,
I thought it was sugar.
what if I told you?
If you would
always
answer your
taste-
phone once in a while, then I would actually not have to do these kind of things, would I? Which I didn't do. Someone obviously came in my apartment, broke in. We should probably check the whole apartment. Make sure nothing was stolen. Come on.
Yes.
So that kills your afternoon.
I probably have to.
Luck check.
What are you saying?
I was like, I probably have to go to work since
Yeah,
I've been out of town for so long.
Mom,
You made it that time, you find Melvin
you
Flatbush.
installed
38 out of 45.
You find him.
Flatbush.
Melvin Flatbush, yeah. He's a middle-aged white man. He's still wearing, well, no, he's got some raggedy, some clothes that look like he got from Goodwill or maybe from the Red Cross. And he's staying in like a homeless shelter. And that's after investigating most of the afternoon, talking to people at the Red Cross, trying to track him down. You actually go track him down. And he says it was faulty wiring because a goddamn owner thinks that we, just because we're poor, we should live in crap.
Just because they're poor.
Yeah. Because that's it. Everybody's poor that lives there. They're little tiny one-bedroom apartments. They're cheap, and he doesn't keep the place up.
Did the owner have insurance on the building? Or anything like that?
I don't know. You probably have to talk to him.
I want you to take me through the events of that day.
Okay, he does. He's unemployed. He's on. He gets a welfare check. He's still looking really hard for a job. His unemployment insurance dried up about 2 years ago, and he's still trying to find work. He's really angry. He's like really mad at everything, which might be why he can't get a job, because obviously it doesn't make a good interview material. But he lived in this apartment. It was on the second floor. It was okay, but he always has problems with the toilet, and the oven was broken, and the refrigerator didn't keep things cold enough. But when he would call and complain to people, they would say, we'll come and check it out, and no one ever come, and he thinks the wiring was faulty. And he had good neighbors. There were some good people that lived there. Most of them had fallen on hard times or were having problems. He knows, this is the spiel that you get there. And that day was like any other day, just how he describes it to you. He went looking for a job for like 4 hours, and he came back home. He doesn't have cable, but he had a TV, so he could get a few stations. He watched some television. He had dinner, and he went to bed. And he was woken up with people screaming, and smoke was in the apartment. He managed to get out of the building. It was already on fire. And then these superheroes showed up and saved a bunch of people. And then I tried to tell them, you were there.
Yeah.
I tried to tell you it was faulty wiring. So I told him, and I told this girl, that key girl, or Riddle
Solomon's
girl.
Key.
Solomon's Key, yeah, that's your name. And
Solomon's Key.
I told her, and there was this crocodile. There was a crocodile.
No
He
way.
was a little guy, he was only like this tall, and he was wearing this like armor, but he's all like muscular, like super strong. And he had this tail, and he's trying to put the fire out with his tail. You don't remember that at all.
Yeah, just like,
And apparently he's exaggerating a little bit. And he saved a baby, and he saved a little girl, and this lady, and I watched this other lady, this key lady, and she brought out Rosalita, and Rosalita wasn't breathing. And she gave her CPR, and she gave her mouth-to-mouth until she saved her life. It was great.
That's a beautiful story.
So I tell him,
And McAllister's.
McAllister.
Yeah, McAllister had a gun. He wanted to kill himself.
Who's McAllister?
And he lived second floor. I think he lives down on the second floor. He tried to kill himself, and that lady gave him money to go see a therapist.
That lady.
The key lady,
Key lady.
Solomon's Key. Yeah, she gave him money to go see a therapist instead of killing himself, and he went.
Damn.
Yeah, he's trying to find her. He wants to thank her or something. He was at this shelter, but I think he went to live with his daughter. He hasn't talked to her in 5 years. and then this lady said, go get some therapy, and he talked to the therapist, and she gave him money, and then he went, and then he talked to his daughter for the first time in 5 years.
Man.
It's like, wow. Okay.
He's living
That's pretty much all you get out of
Everyday
it.
heroes.
That's what you get out of this
Yeah,
guy. It's kind of
level.
so I tell him it wasn't faulty wiring.
but it was.
No,
What else
we
could it be?
read the police report. I think there's an exotic that might have caught this building on fire. Somebody like us, but bad. Also,
But it was the owner. It was the owner.
I don't
And he
know.
has superpowers. Son of a bitch.
It's
Okay.
strange that the owner would not, perform any maintenance work on this entire building.
Oh, he was a son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Do you know? Is there anybody else that lived here that was a little suspicious?
Tommy McElroy. That was his name.
Tom Macro, the owner.
That's the owner. I hate him. If you find him, you punch him in the face for that.
Oh,
He's really angry at this guy for not fixing his toilet or whatever.
so that's the only guy that was suspicious. Nobody else in this building? Because I find it weird that this building, out of all buildings, would be caught on fire by something
Yeah. The one.
unnatural.
Yeah, but he thought it was faulty wiring. He'll take you at your word that it was an exotic.
Oh,
He said,
great.
I could see that.
Wait, command.
You don't need it for that. You're a
Dog
superhero.
yourself.
So, yeah, and then he told you what he told you.
Yeah. I feel like we should talk to this Tommy McElroy.
Yeah, it's our next lead.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun. Okay.
Wow, excuse me.
Good lord. Okay, so that took most of the afternoon to find this guy. So it's after dinner time before you guys have talked to him.
I'm not even hungry.
Well,
Oh.
okay.
I am.
So
Well,
what's the
nobody
plan? What
nobody
do
stole
Well, they
anything.
have
We
a
put it in
spy
a
on the
security
way.
system when I moved out.
Well, it's dinner time, so you better stay.
Where's Tommy?
I'll pick something nice.
Where's Tommy McElroy?
You'd have to do some tracking him down, probably. It might you could probably find him in white pages, maybe.
Oops.
Give me that half.
Such a great
strange.
I got half all of them.
I've got the M, so I guess it's me.
Work is boring, Vanguard. Of course, as it always is.
You're gonna. I want to find him.
You can page him.
Yeah, we'll page you, ask you where you are, because your skin sample. I'll just say skin sample didn't work. I need to find you.
Okay. With my actual phone, so I don't look weird. Yeah, I'm at work. Here's the address.
All right, so that's where I'm going to
Well,
go.
that came on. Oh yeah, that's right. It's in your suit. Okay, right. So you get that page, and then you page him back, and it jumps back through the suit to the pager back to him. Okay. Did you give him the address you said?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You can get over there. You can motorcycle over there and find him. He's seen you without the suit.
Yeah,
before, right?
everybody's
he's
seen
in.
me without
He's
the
in a janitor's like coveralls. The name. What was the name? What's your last name? What's your character's last name?
Anderson.
Yeah, Anderson is on his little name patch. He's wearing like he's got a belt,
Are you
tool
still
belt on
Kurt,
with
or
tons
you-
of tools.
Okay.
Cause
Kurt Ken. Kurt
Big
Ken.
old key.
Kurt Anderson. Yeah.
Key right
You have the keys
Okay.
to the building that you work in. You've got a tool belt with all your tools and stuff. You probably got a walkie-talkie.
Right.
All the gear that you would need. It's after supper time, and you can let him into the building. The building's closed. It's what kind of building is it?
It's got bricks for walls.
What I'm saying is, what is the business? Is it like a mall? Is it a bank? Is it a
It's got bricks.
pharmaceutical company? Is it a newspaper office?
Newspaper office.
Okay, it's a newspaper office. It's one of the smaller newspaper offices in Charlotte.
Okay.
One of the shoppers or something like that that comes out every week. That you're supposed to keep it clean. Yeah, basically keep it clean. And you can meet him at the door when he comes tapping. They're closed in the evenings. They open up, but there's people in and out all the time.
Right.
So yeah, but they don't care. They work in the back. The only ones that care only work 9 to 5.
Right. So
What's up, man?
what I got from you was just hair and skin. There was no trace